welcome to Chitchat sato. Okay, so this video is inspired by a chit chat by a TikTok video that I have seen. Actually, I was just on my phone scrolling, and then I saw that TikTok, and it got me remembering this story. And I've just paused the TikTok na nikakuja mbio mbio ndio at least I give out this story while I'm feeling this hyped. So the TikTok video was about this lady who found love in, how they started their interracial relationship and how she got love, blah blah blah. And then I remembered how I also had an Ethiopian boyfriend. That international, guys, by the way, because he's African, I'm African. Although, okay, I won't talk about that. My Egyptian guys may be mad because he was telling me, oh, he's not an African. But okay, let's not talk about that. This Egyptian really broke my heart, and I'm ready to talk about it right now because at least I moved on. So the story begins on how we met. Let me first tell you how we met, because I know you're wondering, how has this girl met an Egyptian? She doesn't even look like having an Egyptian boyfriend. Okay, so what happened is, you guys remember the story of how I was in a WhatsApp group after Form 4, and a friend of mine had added me in that group and all that. So it still started there because it's not in the same group, but in one way or another, I found myself in another group of interracial dating, but it's not exactly the same time because after I went to campus, I started exploring life, I left those groups, and later now I was added to another group of women, or ladies looking for men and women looking for each other, in short. And apparently, that group was specifically for dating someone outside your country. I met an Egyptian in that group, and the guy was good. Hey, that guy, I still count him as one of my, okay, I can't count him as my ex, but we had something. So I met this guy. He inboxed me, by the way, and we started talking. We really talked. We would even do video calls at night, of course, because that's when I was free, and that's when he was also free. For him, he had a job, and at the same time he was working or something of that sort. I can't even remember. And for me, I was in school. But we actually got to bond so much when I was on long holiday, because I had all the time to talk and to chat. I remember I would be in the house every time between 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. around there, just video calling, talking. We would, by the way, we just clicked, and he would just tell me the way he loves talking to me because he's building his English language, although he was very fluent in English, so I don't know why he was insisting on that. And he had even told me how he will teach me Arabic. And can you guys imagine, I had already met his sister. Like, his sister used to enter in our video calls, we would talk, and he really had pressured me to introduce my family to him. So he had told me if I introduce one of my family members, he's going to introduce his parents to me, especially his mom. He used to love his mom so much. And one thing about Egyptians, they usually live with their family, because he used to live with his family, and he would go to work at a very far place and come back home. I was really in shock, because here in Kenya we do anything we want. Nobody will ask you if you decide to move out of your home. It's okay as long as you can feed yourself. We are just free people. I just love this free country. I don't think there is any other country that is liberated like Kenya. Anyway, back to the story. So now I was about to introduce him to my brother, because that time my brother was also on long holiday. But now I kept asking myself, now, what will I tell him? And that time, by the way, I was so in love. I thought we are going to marry or something, because he was telling me we will only settle down if we marry. They have so many cultures there. I got to know so many Egyptian cultures, because they don't, okay, I can't talk about this, but yeah, they don't do those things unless they are married. So you can imagine, he was a very innocent guy. I used to like him so much. We had already exchanged even our Facebook names. He would even tag me in his Facebook posts. I have made all those posts private right now because what? I can't imagine. Yeah, eventually now it was around during the long holidays, usually between April and August. So I told him to make an effort and come to Kenya by August because he was really interested. He really wanted to come to Kenya. Even his sister already knew that he's going to come because his sister would tell me at him, oh, his name was Mohammed, but oh, not Mohammed, Mahmoud. But I would call him Moha. So I had taught his sister to call him Moha. Imagine that relationship was so lit. Anyway, I'm so sad right now. I'm getting sad because I miss those days. I'm such a weird person. So so now the sister would tell me, Moha is going to come to Kenya and I will come with him next time. It's only that right now I don't have money, but please make sure you love my brother the right way, and when he comes, make sure you convince him to pay for my flight tickets next time and all that. By the way, we used to be so very close friends with his sister. Now, he told me he's going to fly to Kenya in August, and he had already started saving. He would show me even his bank account. He didn't have so much money, but at least he had a little. And then he was training to be a teacher, and coincidentally, I was training to be a teacher. But the only difference is he used to work. Now, I didn't understand when or how he used to study because he was training to be a teacher, but he used to work in another company, like a warehouse or something, because he used to get so tired. Like, he used to work in a place that requires manual workers or something, because he used to have a lot of work. Hey, I think he used to pay his own school fee or something, because even the house was not looking so good, their house. But I loved him the way he was. He was so good. Hey, that guy was good. Now, August came. We had told each other we might meet in the second week, like August, either the mid-August or end of August. Well, guys, and that was the time. Now I was so like eager to meet him, and I had to tell my parents now, because he told me if at all he has to come, he has to meet my family, because for them, they don't believe in having relationships at far from home where nobody knows or anything of that sort. So you have to meet the girl's family, and later the girl's family meets the husband's family, and they don't even date. So we were like almost getting married anyway, but I didn't care. I was so young and happy. So now August came, and he was supposed to come and meet my family. Now what happened when we started August, the guy decided to go silent. My guys, I felt bad. My friend, imagine you're used to chatting with someone each and every day and video calling them, and then suddenly they are quiet. I felt bad. We went for like the entire week without talking. He was not online. He just escaped from the internet, from WhatsApp, from Facebook, because I remember inboxing him on Facebook. That is how desperate I was. I felt like I really need to talk to this guy. August is here. Tell me, should I tell my parents that you're coming? Are we going to meet? I had so many questions, but the guy eloped. He got silent. He didn't talk for the entire week, and I was wondering, is he dead? Is he alive? So I was in the dark. And that's when I realized online dating is a scam. Because, at least ingekuwa ni mtu from this country, I would go and look for them maybe in their place, or I would at least be knowing their friends, their contacts or something. This is someone you're talking online with, and you don't have any other contacts. I was so lonely. I can't even, it felt so bad. It felt like a heartbreak. Now, after escaping for 1 week, he came back. And you know what he said? I was so guilty. I didn't want to talk to you because I feel I won't be able to make it to come to Kenya this August. And I might not be able to come to Kenya at all. I was like, why? And he told me his parents, like he told his parents he was coming to Kenya, and they were very against that trip. And also he told me he has just been thinking he doesn't even know me well. I was like, we know each other. And then he said the flight is going to be so expensive, but he loves me so much, so he was really confused. He decided to go offline. And then now he told me we just need to end this because I don't think we are going anywhere. I was like, what? Of course, I was suspecting we are going to end this, but not this way. Guys, I felt so heartbroken. Hey, because I had already seen myself getting married to an Egyptian. I had already started imagining how I'm going to start looking for ways to make money so that I can get flight tickets, you know. Well, of course, I was dumb and stupid because there's no way I would get money to fly to Egypt while in campus. Well, you can't even feed yourself. How will you even get money to fly? But I was really hopeful. I thought maybe one day I will make it. I was so free. And the fact that he was coming to Kenya, I was like, okay, this is going to work. And I was even ready to tell my parents, actually ni vile tu bahati sinaga kierere. Otherwise, if it was someone who has the kierere, they would have already told their parents that, oh, we are having some Egyptian coming to meet you. I was so disappointed. And the another thing, he was a Muslim and I was a Christian. And it actually used to tell me that in Egypt, almost everyone is a Muslim except people who have come like from other places, for like Kenyans, other people. Actually, there are so many Kenyans there. Apparently, that's what I was being told. So I don't know if that was true or he was just trying to make me happy. Imagine, guys, that's how I broke up with my Egyptian. Like, I was so mad. I felt mad at, you are going offline because you don't want to hurt me, instead of telling me the truth. I was so mad. Up to today, I ask myself, was this guy genuine? Like, or he just, I don't know. But he was a guy with a very good heart. You can tell someone's heart and soul by talking to them. He was very genuine, by the way, and innocent. And he really wanted a girl from outside Egypt, to marry a girl from outside Egypt. And he actually blamed it on all those things, his family and factors about money and all those things. But he was comfortable with me being a Christian. He really wanted to explore and find more about Christians. He would ask me so many questions. He would tell me a lot about Islam or Muslims, and he has never even told me to change my religion. By the way, he was so free. So immediately he told me that, I really ranted, and I was like, you are just lying to me. You did not, how comes you went offline like that and all that? Now you've come up with a fake story just to lie to me so that you can break up, blah 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 blah. And after that, I sent him a very long message and I blocked him. I deleted his number and all that. And at the same time, his sister now called me on WhatsApp and started telling me, oh, it's Moha's sister, please, and talk to me. Moha is also very sad, blah blah blah. And I just blocked her. I could not hold to that conversation. So yeah, that's how we ended that relationship, and we never ever talked again. I deleted his Facebook from my friends. But anyway, Mahamud, if you're watching this video, I moved on. No grudge. Everything is okay. I know you're married by now. Your girl is still single. Well, guys, that was my attempt dating interracial, being in an interracial relationship, and it failed. But it was a good experience. And yo, Those guys outside this country are good. They have good hearts. Only that it's so hard to date someone who is not from your country. At least from that experience, I stopped dreaming. Eh, yeah, guys, that's it for today. I hope this chit chat was interesting. I hope you guys have liked this video by now. And I'm hoping to see you guys in the next one. On next Saturday, we are definitely going to have another chit chat sato.